Hello, this is Sztygrys, and this is IGLO, the Internet Go League. Especially, it is a group F of the Go League, exactly. And I will review the game. The black player was Blazej, and the white player was Thuran. Let's see what happened. I am happy that this game lasted a bit longer than usual Blazej games, so we have something to review. The beginning is standard. White chose the Joseki, maybe not that popular nowadays, but it is a Joseki. Here we need to take this stone, because if we play here, then it is like a Joseki but worse for white. So white will take this, black plays here, and surprisingly, maybe for some people, black will not play here. This is not the Joseki, usually we won't play it. It looks good, but white will just extend, and it will be not that hard for white to manage the group. And usually we don't play it. We play from the other side, like this. White will take the stone, and black will get the influence. This is all standard. White played the peep, which is an interesting move. If black answers, then it is a good exchange, we can say it. But black answered here. And I don't like the answer, because it is leaving a lot of edges. The most important edge is here. If we play Hane, black wants to block, and then we have this move, and suddenly black can lose these stones. So let's say black will play here, and we just cut the two black stones. This is a very big for white, so a success. We can play it immediately, or we can leave it for later, because it depends on the position if we want to do it. But we can just play some big moves like this, and later we can exploit the agi. In the game, white played here immediately, and it was a big loss, because now black will connect, and black got this exchange for free. That is not really great for white. This is very bad exchange. So white got tricked. After, if we don't see this Hane and so on, still we should play away, because it is not good to extend here. These two white stones for these two black stones, it does not look like a good exchange. Without this and this, I would say this is a good exchange, but with these two, it is not great. Now white goes into the corner. The more common way would be to play just here, to get a bit. White plays here. And there are many possibilities, and black chose this one. A bit strange, as we want to create on the right side. I would think of this move. We can let white connect and just cut here. What with the ladder? I don't think the ladder is working, but maybe we can extend. Difficult to say. And if we are afraid, we can even play here. I don't think this shape is really locally good for black, but at least we are creating something on the upper side, so this is consistent with our strategy. Black played here, which also has to be fine, and white played e18. Not a bad move. Some smart computers suggest this one, to be a bit more flexible and go deeper into the black's moyo. Very strange not to answer. This move, or this move for black, is a very big difference. This shape is so bad. It is a fully cut keima, the good example of fully cut keima, something like this. And usually we should avoid it at all cost. And white just goes to g17, and even if we manage to live on the upper side, black already got a lot of points, and it will be hard, because black can always go here and take our eyes. And it is not that easy to see how to harass the group, the white group. I think this one is the best, because if white plays here, then we take a lot of territory and white is still not alive. And if white play here, we can play the J18 move and fight. White can of course connect, but there are no eyes there, so it will be very hard. We can also cut, but then we can just play Atari and connect. And black is fine, and white is separated into two groups. And probably black will just capture the upper group, and white will have to run with the other. So good for black, good for black. Here white played safely, and we also should have played here, because Ponnuki in our opponent's territory is always a great thing. This cannot be a bad result for white. In the game, white also lived, but with a bit worse shape. Black also got center and played away. I was surprised to see this Hane, which is not really bad, but I thought that the left side is important, because we already have some stones that point towards it. So I was expecting this move. Usually when we play this and we have the ladder, I will say in a moment what ladder, then we will get the influence to the left side. And I think influence to the left side is a good thing to have now. The ladder I was referring about is the small avalanche Joseki, and this ladder. Now black wants to cut at f3, but if we don't have the ladder, we cannot do it. And I think we have the ladder. I will check it. Yeah, we have the ladder, so we can cut, and white is in a big trouble. So probably white will not play like this. White will play something easier, and we can get a shape on the left side and create something there. In the game black played hero and played the Kakari, also a nice move. This is a bit strange. This is the old Taisha move Joseki, Taisha Joseki move, and we can see the Taisha. Well, this is interesting because we don't see a lot of Taisha nowadays. This is a very well-known Joseki from the 19th century or something like that. 19th? Yeah, I think so. But it was known earlier also. Anyway, black is alright, black is alive in the corner, white is alive on the side, and there are two groups in the center. This is fine. And now black plays the c5 move, and I don't see why black did not connect somehow, because if we connect, we can later try to attack the group here, especially if white will finish the Joseki. If white will finish the Joseki, then we can add a move and attack the white group. And if white will not add a move, then we can get the c5 move in center, which is very important. In the game, black already wanted to play the c5 move, but there is this cut that white can just do. We can just cut, and there is no easy way to play it now. In the game, black managed to create some shape, but it is not really connected. Still, there are so many cuts, and we can just immediately do them. Maybe we need to be a bit careful, because there is a possibility that black will want to attack our group, so we need to be a bit careful. But I think white is fine. White is fine. In the game, white cut from the other side, and it is also nice for white, but the problem is that this group will become much weaker now. So maybe it was not worth it. Black just jumped, and we need to get away. White can get away easily, but at least black group is also more or less alive. And strangely, black tried to play the Atari and then to capture the stone. And I don't think the stone is important, because black is already almost alive or alive. And these groups are fighting. We should have played between them, because when we have two groups that are fighting, usually we want to play between them. So the proper move, the reasonable move, would be something like that. Yes, yes. And maybe like this. And here. This would be okay. Black is alive. White will also not have many problems, but at least black is really safe. In the game, it was not so obvious that black is so safe. White tried to really attack. Here I think we can be a bit crazy and try something like this. Does a ladder work? No, it does not, unfortunately. But black will have to connect, and there is no easy way to connect. So maybe play this differently, or maybe just here, and here. It should be fine for white. I think we can we don't have to sacrifice the stones. In the game, black just wanted to sacrifice. It was a bit too easy for black. Anyway, white plays G12, which is a bit strange for me. I am not sure what this move is doing. Maybe we want to reduce the center, but we still have the weak group here. So I would say it is very dangerous, because black will just ignore us, get some strength, and maybe cut our stone, and we are in big trouble. This is what I would do. Unfortunately for white, black forgot to play the G9 move, which is in center, and would have been good for black. And white even managed to capture 3 stones in the center, so it was a big success. Big success for white. Now the game is probably good for white, I would say. Here it was difficult if we can play this Hana on the other side, but black decided to play it safely, and I am not sure why did not play just here. Like, we managed to force a submissive move, and we should just take a win and extend this way. For some reason white tried to get some more, which was greedy, and there was no way to leave in the corner, so black just captured the white group, and it was not a successful exchange. The game goes on, it is rather close, but here the weird sequence was played. White just thought he was connected, I think. And also there is this problem that now this group is not really alive yet. We need to solve it, to somehow play with it, to make an eye, an additional eye. So this move was really strange and not really understandable. The normal way to play would be just to play this. This is in center for white, so this is very important. We take 2 black points in center and got some points ourselves, because black could also have played there in center. So if we play like this and play some normal endgame like this, we should be fine as white, more or less. Probably good, still good game for black, but there would be a chance, and now we just gave away our chances, all of our chances. Okay, let's do the recap. Joseki, 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 Joseki. Here we need to connect. If we don't connect, there is this possibility, and it is very annoying. We can leave it for later. We don't have to play it right now, but it is very big and important. Here, this is a move we want to. If we want to go to the upper side, we don't really want to make the fully cut keima shape. This is the shape. This is the shape. It is usually very bad. If we got this, then somewhere we made a mistake, probably. Here there was a scat, but whatever. I would like to see this move. If we want to create on the left side, we should remember about the ladder. The ladder here. Yes, we need to have this when we want to play the small avalanche Joseki, this variation. Otherwise we need to take another variation into consideration. The Taisha Joseki, which is not really popular anymore, but it is interesting. If you want to see more of it, let's take some games of Honin Boshusaku and enjoy them. They are great. The games, of course. Here the simple cut should be alright. We can even cut this way. This is a very important cut to play, because now black has two separate groups and we don't really want to give up this or this stones, and we will have to give up one of it. Oh, and here the groups that are fighting are those two, and we should play between them. Black did not do it, and it created some problems. And in the end, when we have a group that we can lean on to attack something else, it is usually a good thing to do. We lean on one group and then we attack the other. This is the common way to play. In the game, black did not lean and died with 3 stones. Anyway, black still won the game. Yes, this is the end. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a nice day. See you next time.